Speaker is Regina Goodwin.
Representative.
Thank you to Mayor Bynum and to the City Council. Appreciate you all giving us the opportunity to speak to this issue. We often come here and kind of know it's, I'll be quite honest with you, a foregone conclusion what the vote is going to be tonight from what we've read and from some of the folks that we've talked to. But I think tonight what we want to do is we at least want to have it on record that we know that Councilwoman Hall Harper, when she first talked about this moratorium, she talked about it for a particular district. It was narrowly focused, and somehow that's missing in terms of what's being voted on tonight. So I'm wanting you to vote no with the condition and amendment that says it's for District 1. And we're saying specifically for that district because that's where we live.
Yes.
And this is something that we have to deal with that maybe you all don't really see in terms of the lives that you live and the stores and the options that you have in your communities and many of your communities. We look at some 2-3 years ago, we fought the dollar type store that was going to go right in the same block, right behind the one that's already on Pine. That's where all this started. It had nothing to do with trying to not having growth, economic development. It had to do with the fact that just common sense said to us, if I've got $1 type store in a block, I don't really need another one in the same block.
That's right.
And that was just common sense for us. And we came out and we fought that, and we were pleased that the Tulsa Development Authority, a number of other folks, NCOG actually said maybe that's a good idea that we hold that.
30 seconds.
We come back around, and then a few years later, it's just 2 blocks up the street. So it's the same argument. We're saying we want balanced economic development here. We deserve it. We have our tax dollars.
Right.
We know we've got quality job programs. We have tax incentives. We've got all kinds of ways to encourage great growth in this community. And somehow we're often planned for and not planned with. And we're just saying, folks are coming out time and time again saying, we're just wanting you all to hear us. We're just saying, not all stores we're trying to halt. We're just saying the dollar type stores.
Your time has expired.
I did want to say this. That when you talk about goods and services in a community, when you talk about what is of benefit to that community, when you all ask yourselves on this vote tonight, how does that benefit one Tulsa? Really, how does that make us all one Tulsa? Or will this vote tonight further divide us? And we're just talking about balanced economic development, and we're hoping that you guys will consider these voices, certainly consider the voice of Councilwoman Harper, and we applaud you for your efforts. Thank you.
All right.